You see, when I say that the purpose of this universe is that you experience good and evil, that you know which you prefer, of course, and how clearly and definitely, and avoid evil and choose the good. You therefore need to experience love here, which simply you probably receive from Mum, in many cases anyway. And then you experience not being loved. You might pick up a partner as you pass through adolescence and into adult life. And you love them and they love you. And then you lose them. So now you've experienced love and the lack of love. And now the loss of love. In fact, you may start to experience the very same person hating you. And the contrast is dramatic, of course. Hard to take, to put it mildly. So you may turn to another person's love, which is, of course, what I did. And, well, that goes the same way. And so you realize after a while, that's not the answer. You need something eternal. What you truly value is love, yes. But lasting. You want it everlasting. Which is the epitome of life, because love is all hope and motivation and a reason for living, meaning to life. And so, as wisdom dawns through this experience, well, ideally you seek God. If you don't, then you carry on the same cycle, and perhaps the opportunity for love starts to vanish as you get older. And, as you approach latter middle age and so on and so forth, and or even earlier it might vanish. And that leaves you longing for what you can't have. So ideally you turn to God. Who loves and does not leave you. Assuming that is your God, because that's what you value. If you make the mistake of falling for some other God who leaves you on the understanding that you've not come up to the mark, well, of course, you're back to the world's problem, aren't you? You've got a God that's rejecting you and may judge you in the balance. I mean, that's not good. But if you have Jesus' understanding of God, I will never leave you nor forsake you. I am with you always. I abide in you, that we may be one. I've lost no one. I've lost none except the son of perdition, and presumably he repented by the looks of it in the Bible, in the Jesus story. I've lost none. And I've made all. This is all mine, from God's point of view, you see. So that's the understanding of things. You come here, you experience love of mum and dad, ideally. You might not experience too much of that, but you experience it with a partner. You might not experience too much of that, so you long for it. And you either find it and then lose it, or you don't find it and long for it. And that may well give you the situation where you choose to seek God out, your God. Love him flat out. Or her. But I do mean God. I do mean Heavenly God, the Spirit. And, well, you found God through your experience of being here in the universe of time, space, and matter, change, scarcity, uncertainty. You found God. You're ready for the kingdom of heaven. In fact, you're in it already. That believeth on me shall never die. Believeth thou this? Yea, Lord, I believe. So that's the way it goes. Is there a shortcut? Well, you might start with love of mum anyway, love of mum and dad. You might not. Could you seek it without the experience of it? I think so. You could long for that which you haven't experienced. You could see others that were loved and fallen in love, and you wish you did. Wish you were loved and wish you fell in love. I think you could not go through the experience of having and losing, but simply choose God in the first place. And some certainly seem to. Now I'm thinking of an Eastern lady at present, Nandi Maima. A wonderful soul who, her associates thought she was a goddess. Spent much time in blissful state, just loving God and loving those around her. Lovely soul. So yes, you don't have to come the hard way. But if you're not coming otherwise, then it's best to come the hard way than not come. Oh my goodness, yes. Do you want to be in this school forever? I don't think so. To miss out on the kingdom of heaven, if you like, life after life, I mean, goodness, that wouldn't be good, would it? Bless you. Thank you, Dad.